Good afternoon, this is Bob Knight. It's the 7th of September 2016. I wanted to talk about a trade I did today on Nktr, Nktr Therapeutics. This is the one-year chart on Nktr Therapeutics on a program called Stocks to Trade. This program is put out by Timothy Sykes and his group. It's a great program. I really highly recommend it. Anyways, Nktr, it's a pretty big company, 136 million shares outstanding, 72 million in the float, averages 990,000 a day. Today, though, 2 million, and of course that corresponds with the big move up it had today. Now, this is what I wrote when I watched this last night. Nktr, a stock I've been writing about since it broke out of its pattern at 1660. Today it broke resistance at 1855, traded as high as 1913, and closed at 1893. The stock is in a strong upward channel, and I would look to go long over 1913 with a price target of 21. You can see the stock been, pretty big basing over the last year or so, and recently, broke above this area in here, this one here, and this area in here. And the last 4 or 5 days, it's been trading up very strongly. Now, I normally trade using the 2-day chart, 5-minute time period, and so I'm looking at this stock at above 1913. Okay, so this is the 1913 area right in here, where it closed yesterday. Stock, opens a couple of spikes up, mostly trading sideways, but I have the stock alerted, at 1905, and my alert goes off. I'm watching it. It trades above the 1913 area, and I get long with 1925. So a bit of a chase, but it was spiking up pretty quick. I get long in here, and pulls back a bit. Then it carries on and does trade up as high as 1948. Then it makes 3 or 4 candles sideways in here, and it's having a tough time getting above this 1950 range. And then it makes this candle here, what I call a candle of indecision. And so I think and it looks like it's going to start to roll over. So I sell my stock 1946 right in here. And it does pull back, and it does trade sideways for a while. But in this area here, when it did find support in 1933, when the 5 EMA crossed the 15 EMA, that could have been a good entry level in there. Or when the stock trades above this 1950 range, it could have gone long in there. Did make a little perk up. It would have been a midday trade, but it finds support there, and then away it goes and off it goes again. I didn't trade that. There was some opportunity. It would have been tough to trade, but this is where I traded it. Caught the meat of the move, bought the breakout, stock turned to top. I sell my position. Anyways, that's my trade. Thanks.